So for my Bitnob app, I'm going to be sending Annette. So that's ANNE-TTE. You can look into your app and you should see $10 reflecting right there.
So it's very interactive, right? So two people share their Bitcoin story. The first time, I took very fast, sorry, because, yeah, so I'll try and slow down. So two people share their Bitcoin story. Yeah, so we have volunteers.
My name is Jacob Morache. I'm a software developer by profession.
Constance, I'm a student, I'm an intern, I deal with ICT and finance at Pt.2.
Ibrahim Baka. I work here at Pt.2, but under a program we call Boost Your Learning. As a training coordinator, and I'm also part of the marketing team.
Hi, my name is Annette Onyango. I'm an entrepreneur, digital marketer.
I'm Ivana, I'm 10 years old.
My name is Dailash Nagat. I work for Present Media.
I'm Alex, I'm 35 years old. I've been working in the Bitcoin industry since 2016. I run a content marketing agency that works with Bitcoin companies. Dailash and I work together. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the meetup.
Mambo, right? I was asking him that, so how do I say it? Says, when you say mambo, it makes you look cool. So I hope I'm looking cool. Hello everyone, nice to be in Mombasa, nice to be in Kenya. It's my first time in the country. And I think the most interesting part so far is the weather switch. So when we were in Nairobi, we were complaining that it was cold. We didn't have to use any AC or anything like that. But coming to Mombasa is a different story altogether. And now we're looking for hand fans and ACs and anything we can get to keep cool. So I think that's an interesting distinction between like the weather in Nairobi and Mombasa. But good to meet everyone. It's been nice connecting with everyone in the room. Guanta has been amazing. Nice to meet Lynn and other members of the team. My name is Wale Oshidenji. I'm CEO for Bitnob. I'm excited to be here today to show you what Bitcoin can do and what Bitnob can do as well in ensuring that we give freedom to Africans, freedom to Kenyans, and that's why we're really here today. So we're going to have a lot of fun. So we'll laugh, we'll talk, we'll gist, we'll win stuff. A lot of people will go with some dollars and satoshis and all of that. So it will be a lot of fun. So please hang around. So I'm not here alone. I'm here with other team members. 4 of us came over from Nigeria. So I want them to come forward to introduce themselves as well. And then we'll take it from there. Please let me welcome them. Mambo.
Hi everyone, hope you're good. Why not smile? What's going on? Is it the weather? Anyway, my name is Cynthia. I head the legal and compliance team at Bitnob.
Hi everyone, so nice to have you all here. My name is Vivian. I head the finance team here at Bitnob. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Lenny. I'm the guy who built this. I'm the software engineer.
Thank you so much.
So two people share their Bitcoin story. Yeah, so we have volunteers. So the first time you heard about Bitcoin, or should I go first? Should I go first? Okay, so Bitcoin is the reason that I'm married, right? So my husband he bought Bitcoin when it was maybe $100 to one Bitcoin, I think, just way back 2007 or 2008. And then, so I'm from Nigeria and I'm from the Igbo tribe. So the Igbo tribe, the bride price is outrageous. It has yams, like 1,000 yams. The only thing you're not giving the bride's parents is a house. You're giving motorcycle, you're giving heaven and earth just to marry, just because we fell in love, right? Anyway, so this was 2019, and then my husband sold that Bitcoin he bought for around $100 something. I think it had gone up to almost $5,000, almost $56,000 at the time. And then we sold that and we had like an amazing one. So that's my Bitcoin story. So who wants to share theirs? The first time I heard about Bitcoin. So thanks to Bitcoin, we're Robin single. How old are you? You're so cute.
10.
So when did you hear about Bitcoin? When was the first time you heard about Bitcoin? When was the first time you heard about Bitcoin? Oh, just now. Please give her a t-shirt. Oh. So who else wants to go?
My name is Delisha Sharma. I'm a tech enthusiast. I've been working from home for the last 5 years. So speaking of Bitcoin, once I finished high school, I decided to go home and start doing everything at the comfort of my home. I did not choose to do that. It's my parents who forced me to do that because of my medical conditions. They say now that I have epilepsy, they don't want to see me outside. Anytime I tried leaving the gate, the watchman had to call my parents and report it. So it's like I was in a prison which was having freedom. So because of those issues of having a case every afternoon because of the leaving the house, I asked myself, how can I make money when I'm in that bedroom or sitting room, not leaving the house? So all I did, I went to the internet with the phone and did research on how to work from home. And then one thing we saw was Bitcoin mining. So all we did, I started to do some jobs online, like referrals, to get some cash, which I would use to build the mining rig. And after a year, I was successful in building the Bitcoin mining rig, because all it took is to get a computer from Nairobi and put it in the sitting room, connect it to the Wi-Fi in the sitting room, and put the balcony doors open to put the rig. And then so now, because I saw that I had a stream of income which just needed 5 minutes of my hands to set the machine running, and then everything else to be done by the machine, I decided to continue saving up on Bitcoin. And then now I've been liking how I've been getting something for doing nothing. Okay, that's why my shirt is written Bitcoin, because I can't thank you Bitcoin enough for giving me all that without my hands being busy.
So, who discovered Bitcoin? You can't be the guy that's mining Bitcoin. Literally, co-founded Bitcoin.
Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yeah, that's correct. Please give him a prize. Give him a good job. Yeah. So my last question: what's the units of Bitcoin? Yeah. What's the unit of Bitcoin called?
Smallest unit of Bitcoin, Satoshis.
The millennials are not left behind.
How many of us saw Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones? Nice. So Game of Thrones has good followership in Kenya as well. I mean, in a lot of the scenes, you see how, if you want to send messages from probably Winterfell to King's Landing, you use pigeons, right? So they write this stuff in a small scroll, and then put it, give it to the pigeon, and then the pigeon flies with it, and then delivers the message. And that's pretty much how we were communicating at some particular point in time. And then of course we have the phones today, and pretty much things started getting instant. So today now you can pretty much do a phone call with someone anywhere in the world, or pretty much instantly. You can have Zoom meetings with 100 people, 200 people in a room, pretty much instantly. The computation has evolved, and with the internet, right, we now have a single global currency, if I might put it in quotes, that connects the whole world, right? So with the internet, communication becomes instant, becomes seamless, and that's what we enjoy today. But with money, it's a different case altogether. With money, we're still pretty much behind. right? Like she said earlier on, if you come to Nairobi with my naira, I mean, it's pretty much can't do me good, except I find somebody who is willing to take that naira from me and give me another currency. And so you have all these kind of issues with money. You want to send money from one place to the other. Probably you have your parents in the US, or maybe you are in the US and you want to send money home to your parents here in the country. It takes time, there are fees attached to it, and all of these different things that makes them complicated to get done. The Western Union money transfer will probably take you almost maybe 3 to 4 days to get your money delivered on the other side of the divide. And so if we have communication so instant and so far ahead, how come money is still behind? And I think that's pretty much some of the key things that Bitcoin begins to solve for, and that's why we're here. And then for me, I think Bitcoin connects the world, right, pretty much instantly. So you think about inflation, the value of your money, all those things that are changing, and we are saying to ourselves, what are the things we need to do to kind of like fix all these different problems? And I hear my friend, when he says, oh, Bitcoin is volatile, it's all of this. And if you just look around the world today, I look at the economy globally, right? As I was reading somewhere recently how Apple is now the market cap for Apple is now equals to the market cap for Amazon, Meta, and Alphabet combined, right? So if you had Amazon to Facebook, which is Meta, to Google, which is Alphabet, those 3 companies is now equals to Apple, right? And that's because just this year alone, if you bought Facebook stock in January, you will now be 70%. You have 70% less of that value right now. So just pretty much across the world, the world is going through a recession. And the question to ask is really what stands the test of time, right? And over time, what begins to happen? So if you have a currency that has a limited supply that is fixed at 21 million, it means this is where it ends, right? So the supply becomes fixed, and as demand increases for it, with demand fixed, it means the value continues to go back up, right? Parallel that against your Naira or your USD or even your Kenyan shillings, what happens? The president can wake up and say, you know what, print me 1 billion or print me 5 billion, right? And the CBN governor simply says, yes, boss, and goes to print. And those are the issues we begin to face today. But with this, you have a currency that ensures that there's nobody that is really in control. And it's how we're asking ourselves, how do we take the power away from a few and put it in the hands of all, right? So if you think about the centralized system, so think about your bank today, your central banks and all of this, the power is pretty much centralized. Whether it's the CBN governor, is your president, the power is in the hands of a few. And with Bitcoin, the goal is we want to put the power in the hands of individuals. Everybody connected together and making things happen. And that's the work we're solving for. And so for us, it's really about freedom from all this. To feel free to start. Today, if you want to, we have Bitnob business, for example. Like if you have an entrepreneur in Nairobi, you can receive payments from anywhere in the world. So imagine, maybe you are selling beats here in Nairobi, and you want to accept payments globally. The options are very limited. Even with the best fintech platforms today, you can only receive money from maybe about 33 countries. Right here on the African continent. But today, with this integration, Bitcoin is available globally. You can pretty much get paid from anywhere around the world, and you can ship your goods and services and make money from here. We're launching our next Bitnob app with $10. So now you can look into your app, and you should see $10 reflecting right there. So just refresh your own page, and you should have $10 in there. So now, if you don't have Bitnob yet, it's a good time to download it, so we can do that together. So I can walk you through some of the possible things you can use the app to do. There's a QR code here. You can just scan it, or you can go on the App Store or Google Play Store and download Bitnob. That's Bitnob, and I will just also share my screen. I'm using my phone and show you what are the possible things you can do with the Bitnob app today. But for us, we are not big on. We don't talk about Bitcoin price. We believe that the most exciting thing about Bitcoin is not the price. right? You've gotten it. Awesome. Awesome. So I'll show you some of the things you can do with your $10 as well. And as we go along, for the people who have downloaded Bitnob already, we'll have some sats flying around, we'll have some dollars flying around. We'll probably also test out you getting money straight in your M-Pesa wallet as well from the Bitnob platform. Alright, so like I said, I mean, for us, the biggest deal about Bitnob, about Bitcoin, is not the price. Is what it powers, is what it can do, is what it solves for, right? It's the freedom it enables. So with Bitcoin, like I said earlier on, I mean, the fact that you can even transfer money to anywhere in the world, that's a big deal, right? We did a test, for example, with a CEO over in New York. He was in New York, we were in Lagos, Nigeria, and he sent us $10 and he arrived in seconds. Right? Those are things that are not possible today, really, across board. Right? If you have people in the US who want to send money home, they are thinking about the fees and all of those things, and so they are waiting for it to be a significant amount. Right? But today, if you just want to send just $1 home, maybe your sister calls you and says, "Oh, I need to recharge my Safaricom line," right? And that's what 1,000 KES. That's how many dollars? Maybe about $8, give or take, right? That transaction can be done instantly, sent from a app over to you here in Nairobi. You receive the money and you can go straight into your M-Pesa wallet and you can do your transactions pretty much straightforward. And these are the things that it enables. And for us, that's the exciting part about Bitcoin, not just the price. I know the price was what got Africans excited, right? Because wow, we can make money. I remember when I got into Bitcoin, it was in 2017, it was all about the price. Someone was telling me, you know what, I bought Bitcoin at 1,000, I sold it at 10,000, and like, Jesus is Lord. And everyone is trying, was just trying to get in on it. And of course, a lot of people got hot because they rushed in at, when it was at the peak, maybe at 19,000 in 2017, and of course, Bitcoin decided to show them Pepe, went to like 3,000, and then came back up again all the way to 69,000. And today, pretty much just going through the same trend. Today, Bitcoin is about 15,000 as of today, and if at any time you were doubting whether to buy Bitcoin, this is the time. Just log into the app. This should be the home page you see. Are we there? You guys see it? Okay. Anybody else? Can I see this? Click on fund with local currency. Can we see this following? So pretty much what this does is allow you fund with, so this is showing Naira. So all I have to do if I'm in Nairobi is to click on change currency here at the top. And it will show you the different currency options you can do that with. So today, you can fund with either your Nigerian Naira or Ghanaian cedis or Kenyan shillings. So I'm here, so I will just tap on Kenyan shillings, right? So let's say, oh, I want to fund this with, let's say 100. So I'm trying to solve for, and you can pretty much do things with as little as $1. So this is 127. So that's $1, right? So it also shows you that you can fund with mobile money, and it shows you the exchange rate at the base. So you can pretty much just tap on continue. I don't have a registered Kenyan number, so I cannot do a mobile money transfer pretty much, right? So I have a Nigerian account, but for everyone who, of course, have mobile money in Nairobi, you can easily do that, or in Mombasa, sorry. If you know the amount in USD you want to spend, or the exact amount of sats you want to buy, that's where you enter. So let's say, for example, I want to buy 10 USD, so I enter 10. So 10 USD gives me the equivalent amount of Bitcoin, and I just click on continue. And says, so what am I buying this for? I just say, I want to give it as a gift, right? Then I click on continue. That's my network. If our network is still fine. Then I just complete purchase. So it just gives me a summary of that transaction, and that's it. I'm done. So now I want to send him money over Lightning, so $10 worth of Bitcoin. Alright, so I'm done. So it should show you that you received that. So feel free to refer your friends into the Bitnob family, and then you can always withdraw what you have in there. Does anybody else have Bitnob on your phone? And I've not given you money today. I'm feeling good. Okay, so let's see. So my dollar.